We're going to demonstrate how to use the markdown tools to format your business listing profile. First of all, you can copy and paste in your text that you're going to use. You'll see that that goes into the box, and then below you'll see that there is a preview of what you're doing. The markdown controls are a little bit different than what you might be used to in a normal word processor. That's why we're going to show you how to use these. In this particular listing profile, we've got the name of the business, we have some services, we have what we're going to create a list out of, and then we've got another little extra bit down below. The first tool we have is the basic bold tool, and if we're going to create a bold for this top-ish part, we highlight it, we click on bold, and you'll see that what it's doing is it puts in these two asterisks, and on the front end it's going to look like this. It's going to be bold text. Now let's try the italics. So we can click on or double click on the word that we're going to use it, click on that, you'll see that weddings is now italicized. Let's do each of these different services that this company provides. We're going to italicize all of those. Okay, great. Now, creating a list is a little bit different than what you are used to. Instead of selecting all of the different elements with markdown, what we're doing is we're actually just selecting each one, and then we're saying this is going to be an unordered list, so it's just a bullet point, and then we're going to do it again for each one of these different elements. It's kind of popping it down, but we can close up the spaces, and just in between there we can close up the spaces so that it's not taking up as much space. And then we're going to go back and we're going to finish this off. That was nice and close. There we go. We can close them up. There we are. Close up those spaces too. And let's say that we also want to put in a horizontal line beneath our little list here. And so we have a little tool over here which puts in a horizontal rule. Click that, and you can see there's the line that shows up down below. There's a couple other different things that we can do. You can put in a heading tag using this tool over here. The heading 1 tag generally designates that this is the most important thing on the page. Usually we wouldn't be using that, but to use it, it's the same way. You highlight it, you can click on it, and then you can see in this case it's going to make a really big, bold statement. Generally, though, I wouldn't use that as the tool element. I would probably use a bold to give it the element that you want. Now we've created our lists here. The other tools that we have at our disposal, you can add a hyperlink. So if you need to put in a link to another website or web page, you can do it that way. And if we're doing that, I'll just show you really quickly how we can do it. Say we're going to put in a link down here to my business, and this is going to be the link. So we highlight that, we click our tool, and you can see this is where you put the URL or the web address in there. I can actually put that in right now. And then we can also create a quotation mark. So this is basically a pull quote that we're putting into our listing. We can even bring in an image, and so you just have to designate where that image is coming from, and then it will insert that in there. So we can do all of those different things. If we don't want to have a bulleted list, but we want to have a numbered list, we have these tools up here, so we can change an item from a bullet to a number, and then it's going to change all of them in turn, just like that. Okay, once we have finished doing our editing, then we can simply go down to the bottom of the page and we can submit our listing. This is the same as adding your additional information, and that is our quick course in how you can add formatting to your business listing profile.